Why do people in places like Okinawa, Sardinia, Ikaria, Nicoya, and Loma Linda stay strong, sharp, and independent into their 90s and even past 100? Is it expensive supplements, a secret workout plan, or lucky genes? Here's something you might not expect. For many of them, the secret is ordinary food, cheap food, simple food. Today, I'm sharing 7 cheap foods that people who live to 100 eat every week, and easy ways you can start using them this week. These places are sometimes called blue zones, regions researchers noticed had unusually high numbers of people living long, healthy lives. Have you ever visited any of these places or know someone who lived to 100? Let me know in the comments. Now, longevity isn't one magic ingredient, it's a pattern. Food, daily movement, strong relationships, a sense of purpose, better stress habits. But today we're focusing on the food because it's one of the easiest places to start, especially after 60. One quick note, if you have diabetes, kidney disease, digestive conditions, or you take medications like blood thinners, check with your clinician before making major diet changes. All right, let's get into the list. And stay to the end because I'll give you a simple 1-week mix and match plan using all 7 foods.
Number 7 is oats, or more broadly, whole grains you truly enjoy. In many long-lived cultures, some kind of whole grain shows up regularly, not because it's trendy, because it's practical. Whole grains provide fiber that supports digestion, steadier energy, and better fullness. And that matters because a lot of adults don't struggle with too much food. They struggle with foods that don't satisfy, so hunger comes back fast. Try this: overnight oats with cinnamon and berries, warm oatmeal with a few walnuts, or even savory oats with a little olive oil, pepper, and a soft egg. If you prefer barley, brown rice, or whole wheat, perfect. The best whole grain is the one you'll keep eating. And if fiber feels like too much, start small. Your gut usually adapts.
Number 6 is the one you see everywhere in blue zones: beans and lentils. They're cheap, they last a long time in the pantry, and they offer a powerful combination: fiber, plant protein, and minerals. Many centenarians aren't eating huge portions of meat every day. They often rely on beans as a steady, simple protein source. If you want easy wins, here are a few. Add half a cup of beans to soup or chili. Toss chickpeas into a salad with olive oil and lemon. Mash beans with seasoning for a sandwich filling. Stir lentils into spaghetti sauce as a half-and-half swap. If beans upset your stomach, start with lentils. Rinse canned beans well. Begin with smaller portions. Your body can adjust over time. Quick question, did you grow up eating beans? What kind? Tell me in the comments.
Number 5. Sweet potatoes. In Okinawa, sweet potatoes were a traditional staple for years. They're affordable, easy to cook, and genuinely satisfying. Sweet potatoes provide gentle, steady energy, useful for walking, gardening, and staying active. And here's an important reminder: carbs aren't automatically the enemy. The type and portion matter. Make it easy. Bake a few sweet potatoes once, then reheat through the week. Top them sweet, cinnamon and a spoon of yogurt, or savory, olive oil, black pepper, herbs. And if you want the blue zone plate idea, sweet potato plus beans plus greens. Simple, filling, balanced. Number 4 is not flashy, but it's powerful. Leafy greens: spinach, kale, collards, romaine, arugula, and yes, frozen greens count. These foods show up in long-lived cultures because they're practical and nutrient-dense. But let's be honest, not everyone wants a big salad. So here's the better question: how can you add greens without making life harder? Try this. Toss a handful of spinach into soup. Add greens to eggs or an omelet. Sauté greens with garlic and olive oil. Mix chopped greens into pasta sauce. If convenience matters, frozen spinach is often cheaper, already washed and ready to go. One medical note: if you take blood thinners, keep your intake consistent and talk with your clinician. Consistency matters more than perfection. Number 3, olive oil. In Mediterranean Blue Zone areas, olive oil is a daily staple, not a diet trick, just normal cooking. And this is key. When food tastes good, you stick with it. Olive oil makes vegetables and beans more enjoyable, and that can change your whole eating pattern without you feeling deprived. Simple ways to use it. Cook with it on low to medium heat. Make a quick dressing: olive oil, vinegar, herbs, a pinch of salt. Drizzle it over beans, greens, and whole grains. Budget tip: you don't need the fanciest bottle. Buy what fits your budget and use it consistently. Number 2, nuts. Walnuts, almonds, pistachios, peanuts, these can all work. Nuts are calorie-dense, so portion matters. Think a small handful, not a full bag while watching TV. We've all done it. A small daily portion can help with satisfaction and makes meals feel more complete. Easy ideas: add walnuts to oatmeal, snack on almonds with an apple, use peanut butter on whole grain toast. If chewing is difficult, nut butters can be easier. Just look for options with minimal added sugar. And number 1, the one many people overlook: fermented foods. In Okinawa, you'll see miso. In parts of the Mediterranean, yogurt and traditional cheeses. In many cultures, fermented vegetables. Why does that matter? Because your gut is connected to how you feel: digestion, immunity, energy, and even mood. Fermented foods aren't magic, but they can be a simple add-on that supports a healthy routine. Good options include plain yogurt, kefir, miso soup, a small serving of sauerkraut or kimchi. Start small, just a few bites, and see how you feel. And if salt is a concern, choose lower sodium versions when you can. Let's recap your 7 cheap foods people who live to 100 eat every week. Whole grains like oats, beans and lentils, sweet potatoes, leafy greens, olive oil, nuts, fermented foods. Now here's the best part. You don't need to change everything at once. Try a simple 1-week pattern. For breakfast, oats with yogurt and nuts. For lunch, bean soup with greens and a drizzle of olive oil. For dinner, sweet potato, beans, and sautéed greens. For snacks, a small handful of nuts or yogurt or kefir. And if you only do one thing this week, make it this: add beans twice, add greens 3 times. That alone is a meaningful step toward healthy aging. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which one of these foods do you already eat every week, and which one will you try next? Share your answer in the comments. I read them, and your ideas help everyone. And if you want more practical, science-friendly tips for longevity and healthy aging, subscribe to channel. I'll see you in the next video.